that if you want a relationship with God, how it really is and what's really going to happen. And understand that the way that we all get to know our God, or we try to have a relationship with our God, is not the way that they try to teach you, but it's worse than that, because you can't have a relationship with God the way they try to teach you. And if you try it, it won't happen. But worse than that, because God won't have a relationship with you if you try to do it the way that the world's doing it. He won't let it happen. He certainly won't allow you to even see him or know him. And because you're doing it like the world tries to teach you, you may not have a relationship with him, as the world may not. And ultimately, it's not fair to have a feeling of that and say, I didn't even know, man. How can I even fix any problem if I'm trying to have a relationship with God and I'm trying to think that I do it the way the world tells me to do it? And how else can I do it? No one else tried to teach me how to do it any other way. I don't even know how to do it. Okay, good. So the world could teach you how to do it, and then you'll know how to do it. And I'll tell you, no, you want to have a relationship with me and not listen to me or not follow, do my will. I understand the privilege. The privilege of being able to see God and talk to him is a real possibility, if you ask me. Okay, so how come I'm not Mr. Successful and everything's great? Because God told me that if you're Mr. Successful and everything's great, you're not having no relationship with me, maybe. And maybe if you are and everything's great, well, then you've had a relationship with me for a long time, because that's why everything's great. Because the relationship you have with God at first is not great, and it will be anything but great. So there's no such thing as having a relationship with God at first. When he comes to you and sees you and you talk to him, it's not going to be great. It's going to be terrifying, because he'll be coming to you to kill your ass and basically save you. And you'll kind of not know what the hell's going on. So you'll be afraid of him for sure if you're actually seeing him. Because don't tell me you'll be happy and loving and it's all great, because it won't be all great. He'll come to you and he'll tell you what you're doing wrong, and it'll make you feel bad and guilty. And you'll feel like, damn, I didn't know. Ultimately, yeah, you didn't know because he didn't tell you. And to have a relationship with him is a burden, and it also is hard to accept when you do know that he's not having a relationship with the whole world, but in fact punishing the whole world. They're all under punishment. So that if you're actually being able to talk to God, it's real and tangible. You're not doing anything the world told you to do. Because if you're doing anything the world told you to do, well, you're doing nothing God told you to do. God didn't tell you to do anything that they told you to do. And they're telling you everything to do, that they're also telling you God told them to tell you to do it. And God's saying it's not true. I didn't tell them to tell you to do anything that they're telling you to do that comes from me. It comes from them, and they're not doing what I want. They're not telling you to do anything that I want you to do. They're telling you to do what they want you to do. And they're also saying that God said it too. Now, in some places, they might be actually doing what God said, and telling you what God said. So therefore, he's saying it's not so bad that I have to destroy the whole world again yet, because some some places and some churches are actually doing what they're supposed to.